Ladies and gentlemen, friends and dreamers, listen closely because I'm about to talk about something deep, something raw, something most people won't admit out loud. And that is the uncomfortable truth about why you might not like being around people. Let's strip it down, no fluff, no sugarcoating. It's not because you're lazy, rude, or antisocial like they whisper behind your back. No, it's deeper than that. It's a story about pain, about wounds unseen, and about the battle between your soul and the noise of the world. See, the world tells you that being around people is the ultimate goal. Go out, make connections, network, that's the anthem, isn't it? And if you dare to say, no thanks, I'd rather be alone, they look at you like something's wrong with you. But let me tell you something right now. There's nothing wrong with you. Not a damn thing. You're not broken. You're human. Maybe you don't like being around people because you felt the weight of judgment pressing down on your chest like 1,000 bricks. You walk into a room and suddenly you're on stage, the spotlight burning bright, every flaw exposed. They don't see your soul, your dreams, or your struggles. They see what they want to see, a projection of their own insecurities. And so you retreat, not because you're weak, but because you're tired of fighting battles that don't need to be fought. You've decided to protect your peace, to hold your heart closed like a precious jewel because too many people have tried to steal it and leave it shattered. Maybe it's the noise that keeps you away, the endless chatter, the empty conversations, small talk about the weather, gossip about people you don't even know. It's all just static, drowning out the voice inside you that's screaming, I need something real, something meaningful. The truth is, some of us are wired differently. We crave depth, not surface-level interactions. We want to talk about dreams, fears, the universe, the meaning of life. But how often do you find that in a crowd? How often do you walk away from a gathering feeling nourished instead of drained? Or maybe, just maybe, you've been burned before. You trusted someone, opened up, showed them the parts of you that no one else sees. And what did they do? They took that trust, that vulnerability, and they broke it. They broke you. So now you hesitate. You keep your distance because the scars remind you of the pain. And you're not sure you can go through it again. But let me tell you something. Solitude is not loneliness. Did you hear me? Solitude is not loneliness. Solitude is where you find yourself. It's where you recharge, where you dream, where you plan your next move. Some of the greatest minds in history, the people who changed the world, were people who embraced solitude. They weren't afraid to step away from the crowd, to think differently, to walk alone if that's what it took to stay true to themselves. But here's the thing. While it's okay to protect your peace, to step back when you need to, don't let fear keep you in the shadows. Don't let past pain build walls so high that even love can't climb them. You see, there's a balance. Yes, solitude is powerful, but so is connection. Not with just anyone. No, I'm talking about the right people. People who see you, who hear you, who lift you up instead of tearing you down. People who challenge you to grow, who push you to be better, but who also accept you exactly as you are. And finding those people, that takes courage. It takes stepping out, risking vulnerability, and being willing to say, this is me, this is who I am. Not everyone will get it. Not everyone will stay. But the ones who do, they're worth it. They're the ones who make life rich, who remind you why you fought through the pain, the judgment, the noise. And let me tell you this, the fact that you don't like being around people isn't a flaw. It's a signal. It's your soul telling you something. Maybe it's saying you need to heal. Maybe it's saying you need to focus on your purpose, your dreams, your calling. Or maybe it's saying you haven't found your tribe yet, and that's okay. But whatever it's saying, don't ignore it. Don't numb it out with distractions. Listen, lean in, because that discomfort is where the growth happens. The world doesn't need another person who fits in, who follows the crowd, who hides their light because it's easier. The world needs you, your voice, your vision, your heart. Even if it's different, even if it doesn't fit into the neat little boxes society tries to shove you into. So if you don't like being around people, that's okay. But don't let it stop you from living. Don't let it stop you from dreaming, from creating, from making your mark. Because your life, your story, your purpose is bigger than any fear, any pain, any judgment. So here's my challenge. The next time you feel like pulling away, ask yourself why. Is it because you're protecting your peace? Or is it because you're hiding? Is it because you're tired of the noise? Or is it because you're afraid of being seen? And then decide. Decide to step out just a little. To open up just a crack. To let the right people in. Because when you do, you'll find that the world isn't as lonely as it seems. You'll find that connection isn't the enemy, it's the bridge. So to anyone out there who doesn't like being around people, I see you, I feel you. And I'm telling you it's okay. But don't stop there. Don't let it define you. Use it, learn from it, grow through it. Because you are more than your fears, more than your pain, more than the walls you built to keep the world out. You are a force, a light, a story waiting to be told. And the world needs your story. So go out there, be bold, be brave, and don't just live shine.